We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Drake. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Drake, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Murray on the option. He'll give it to Drake. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
6-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Murray again. This is Drake. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On play action, it's Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Green Bay.
first and 10. Here's Rodgers. He's got his big tight end, Fan. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Complete to
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
It's a gain of
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down.
And again, it's Rodgers. He's going to look deep for more. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
To DJ Moore.
DJ Moore, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
The extra point is
and it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
The score, Packers 7, Cardinals nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's second down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
26, Mike.
Murray looks to throw again, second and 10. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Throwing on first down is Murray. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
And 2 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get up the field.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Rashawn Gary in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, third and long. Shotgun now for Murray. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Packers 14, Cardinals nothing.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Second down at 5. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Cardinals nothing.
Running, it's Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On the stop.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Brings up 2nd.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Drake. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. From the 17, Murray eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
Murray.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Rodgers now on first down. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Rodgers over the middle to Beckham. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Touchdown, Packers. DJ Moore with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers add on to their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Breaks off him, dude.
And they're going to mark that
What's up, yo? What's going on,
really
bro?
good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
I got water bottles.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Counter play, Drake.
Prince, you're in real estate, right?
Yes.
Down, but not
How much would you say in your area 2-2 goes for on average in like a decent area, like a good neighborhood? Not amazing neighborhood, but like good.
You said a what?
Like a 2-2, like rent to rent.
This defense has been very disruptive early on.
In my area, I mean, I kind of stay in the high-end area.
How high-end?
And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together, the front and back.
So like to rent, bro, it'd be like
an incomplete pass on 1st down that leads to
2,200.
2,200 for a nice 2-2.
Yeah.
Throwing again, Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's
and that's just rent though, you know.
Get 7 out of
Yeah.
that, so they're left with a 3rd and
without
3.
probably like cable, water,
Yeah.
Screen pass.
Wi-Fi.
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
So that's probably a total of like damn near 25. How nice are we saying? Like over 1,500 square feet?
Yeah, for sure.
In like a nice gated community.
Yeah. For the area I live in, bro.
Is that for like an apartment, townhome, house?
Sheesh. Bro, 22, that'd be like probably about a townhouse, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, about a townhouse. Apartment out here, bro. These apartments, bro, are going for that much too, low key, depending on the apartment.
So the market's just up everywhere. It's not just here.
Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of
Where you at?
He gets it down to the 30 there. Nice.
Oh, well, I'm like, I mean, it's different, bro. Different states.
Okay, he's not going to get the
No,
first
I'm
down,
saying,
but this is
like,
still a nice job of
you
buying
won't
some
find
time
good-
and then running to
good
get
shit,
to the
especially
sideline
now.
and get out of bounds and
Not for
avoid the
cheap,
big hit.
bro.
And if you want it for cheap, it's in a bad neighborhood, and the place is like all raggedy.
All in the hood.
Yeah. Bad area.
Picked off by Eli Apple. And a good return here as he
One of my
takes
good
it
friends,
past the 30
Mike, who used to be in the league, he's a realtor and wouldn't let us get anything in like a bbad neighborhood. So like, he'd be like taking
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated.
I got houses in the hood though, no cap.
How many houses do you own?
6.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers.
6. Well, technically 5. I'm still paying off the last one.
And you live in one of them?
Yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead
one of
out
them?
further. It's good.
I live in one,
They
yes.
stretch their lead to 28-0.
What's that one like?
The score, Packers 28, Cardinals nothing.
I know. Imagine renting when you own 6 places. That'd be kind of stupid.
Yeah.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchdown.
Not my houses, no. I actually rent my houses. 2 of my houses are like, I don't know if you know what Section 8 is.
Yeah.
That way, because the government, this is like guaranteed check, bro. Whether they pay or not, you know what I'm saying? Because coming from the state.
The government will pay it?
Yeah.
If the tenant doesn't.
What do the coaches decide to do now?
And then one of my houses I just regular rent. But as far as Airbnb goes, bro, I have one in Atlanta. This condo, but I don't. My houses aren't Airbnb.
So what do you do to get the ones in Atlanta? You fly out to look at property?
The one in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to make a trip down to Texas and see what's up with that, but you know, right now I'm gonna have
visit to Rob. See. Pay a visit to Rob, see if he really got that FN.
To throw, it's Murray. Got a man.
That's all I was telling you, like I was telling my girlfriend, I'm like, you really don't have to work. I don't mind her working, but I don't want you doing that. I don't want you doing that kind of work.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray steps away to his left.
You're talking about what, the OnlyFans thing and what she's modeling?
I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not
But,
allowed a lot of receivers to run.
Lucas, bro, honestly, bro, the money is good, bro, but you gotta keep in mind, bro, I gotta pay, you know, property insurance, like taxes. Then I have to fix up like the house, make sure the house is, you know, all good and gravy, like the AC unit break or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's on you. You gotta organize someone to go out or do it yourself.
Yeah. And in Arizona, bro, the AC unit always go out for some reason. Like, damn.
AC always gonna do business.
Timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go
I'd rather
in this first half.
I just wanted out of grass, bro.
I learned a long time ago, bro, that if your job is your only income, then you're like one step away from being poor, bro. You can get fired tomorrow and it'd be a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, at the same time, like, at least for me, with my resume and like my education, and my references and all that, I know I could get it. And I know people that would hire me.
I know, but you don't want to keep working for someone the rest of your life.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure there's something you want to do.
And the other thing about it is, like, all my friends, like, let's say Jason, my friend AJ, like, they all got, like, bachelor degrees and shit, and they're, like, getting paid less than me to do, like, dumb shit.
So certainly an interesting
So it's like,
call there to go
I got my
for it.
AA, I'm like, bro, I don't want to go back and then just not have anything that there really is to do with it.
Fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. On the crossing route, complete. It's
I feel like the places that are hiring and that have openings for people that don't want to work are like jobs that nobody wants to work.
Right.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
Well, Prince, how do you feel about this? I don't know if like this was like national news or anything, but like Florida raised their what's minimum wage over there in Arizona, if you know?
$12, $13.
$12, $13. Ours is like 8 something.
Sheesh!
And they're raising it to 15, a dollar a year, pretty much. So like by 2025 or 2026, it's gonna be 15. But like that's just gonna inflate everything over here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A freaking Big Mac gonna be $8.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
No, I'm saying everything. To be able to pay minimum wage workers $15, like
yeah, prices going up.
Food costs, sales costs, everything.
Yeah, prices going up for sure.
Me and Jason voted against it, but apparently the majority voted for it. It's pretty simple economics in my opinion, but I mean, I guess not everyone took macro and microeconomics.
No, everybody looking at that money and it's like, you're not thinking about the rest of the stuff.
Thanks to that stout Cardinal defense, back-to-back they've been tackled behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a
even the
yard,
people
so now they
that,
deal
like,
with third
it
and 11.
doesn't affect most of the people, like, their actual wage-wise, like, because me and Jacob, we don't have like a set wage. Like we'll make anywhere from like $15 to like $30 an hour during the shift. But like, if a bad night is gonna be minimum wage, I don't want to be working it. I'm busting my ass, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to
what you said about having only the one income, I got a decent amount in stocks. Probably not nearly as much as you probably be doing over there.
Bro, trust me, I used to be like that too, bro. But I had to, bro. I got tired of working at the airport. And I did, bro.
What'd you do there? Security or something?
No, bro. I was putting fuel into the airplanes.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards.
How much did they pay you to do that?
When I started, bro, it was like 9:30.
That's it?
That's it. And it's Arizona
What
Heat.
did they go up to at the end?
I told you what minimum wage is. $12. But for me, bro, I ended up becoming like a supervisor and all that. That was the minimum wage job.
That's crazy. I thought no job at like an airport would ever be minimum wage. I thought it'd at least be a couple dollars over. Like grocery stores, not really any of them are like minimum wage. They're like $1 or $2 over, something like that. At least.
Bro, it was tragic, bro. But I decided to I started reading like a bunch of books from Donald Trump and others, and bro,
be your own boss.
Yeah. My first house, bro, I still have it. It's in the hood. I actually love that house, bro. But hey, it started me off though, bro. Crackheads all in the neighbors, all in the street and shit.
Depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here.
But it helped me though.
It's now 4th down.
What are you guys doing right now?
Nothing. I was looking at my team, fucking wanting to play someone, but Zach's not available tonight.
So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This one from 46 yards out.
You're gonna beat Zach though.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they're well on their way now as the lead goes.
Jacob week 1 and Colts week 1.
Put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive.
Imagine playing twice in 1 week, losing them both.
Defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. They're excited to see their offense score.
The only person I'm worried about playing is Prince and his like 20 superstar team.
Yeah, bro, this is a must squad over here.
You literally got your only position. I watched a little bit of the stream in your second quarter when you were up like 14-0. Your only non-superstar on the field on offense is your center. And when I played you, I think you had like
at the
one or two.
Is my center?
A linebacker and a DB that were.
Rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing.
He don't got to do much because he's got studs. He could block no one, and just the other 4 guard the other 4 pass rushers. He'd be straight.
Bro, you think it'd be like that though, bro? I had them likes a couple of your guys, so.
I mean, my guys are. Chris Jones elite, but like he can only do so much at deep tackle.
If they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second.
He's too slow to be at the end.
Now Rodgers. Flush to his right.
Yeah, like with 70, like 4 speed or whatever he has, he ain't getting to the quarterback at the end, really. Right?
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
Yeah, brother, I got a mud squad.
38-yard pickup.
You guys are crazy.
My squad's just about that, you know?
Yeah, you have a lot too.
Now Jones.
I got a lot, but I don't got like 4 superstar linemen and 3 superstar. I mean, I do got 3 superstars.
Second and goal.
2 expected tight ends.
First down, so the ball remains at the
2 expected tight ends.
Second and goal.
An X-Factor
running back. Corners, superstars, X-Factor safety.
There was some good O-line in that draft, and the O-line was so bad.
3rd down and goal from the 8-yard line.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
I'm not planning out drafts in advance, studying the draft classes.
Here's Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
I don't know that.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive.
How was that hard to say, Jacob?
To run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space.
You want to run a quick game?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
You got 2K friends or no?
Right
I do, bro. I'm actually trash at that.
They have struggled big
you trying to run
time
some
in
team up or
this
something
game,
after your game?
blown out. How do they adjust?
Yeah, you gotta show me how to do it though. You know?
Show you how to play 2K?
No, like the whole team and all the other shit.
Oh, no. You just control one player, just like your player lock.
Oh, okay.
Me, Jason, and one of our other friends play whenever we're online.
Like some My Street shit, or like?
No, it's like a norm. Like let's say it's all-star team up. So like, let's say we search, me, you, Jacob are playing, and we end up being East. Like someone's point guard, someone's shooting guard, someone's small forward. So like, let's say we're the East, and I want to be all-time John Wall or something. Jacob gets shooting guard if he wants to be all-time Michael Jordan. You get small forward, you want to be like all-time Knicks Melo.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And you play as that player. And if there's only 3 of us, then we could have 2 random people that are on our team.
Okay, yeah, bro, just hit me up whenever.
Alright, go to the Hornets, Jacob. Click L2 a few times.
You would expect them to have more completion
right there.
To him in this game.
Let's do 3 random teams. The same way we do it, man.
Alright, here's something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Murray.
Oh, he caught that.
Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Spurs, and I'm going to go Jazz. No, do it again. That doesn't count.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go.
But he got
They bring him down. Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means he's got a better chance of being blocked. So
work on some new stuff then.
I like the fact that you're going for it.
Unless you go down like 14, just try out new shit.
He's going to take off. The ball comes
Oh, he
out,
fumbled!
the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's going to be
Aaron Rodgers.
on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back to the desert.
It's 34-0, but the Cardinals.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Do you know the fundamentals of this game? X is the pass. Hold square until the shot meter's in the middle.
How you call the screen? L1, right?
Hold L1, yeah.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins.
I just clicked square to try to steal and got a reaching foul. On defense, square to steal, triangle to block. X to switch players. Give me that shit.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers 39.
Circle if you want to do a bounce pass, but it's rarely ever a good time to do a bounce pass in this game.
Good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun,
if you want to pass it to a certain person on offense, click R1 and then whatever position their button is.
And they do get it down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's surprising.
It's a gain of 35.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Oh, good play.
Try the option on
They just scored twice in a row. I'm kind of scared of it.
Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. And the lead drops from 34 to 27.
Jacob's just driving and
makes the score Packers 34, Cardinals 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Bro, what is happening? These dudes aren't doing anything.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
We're gone. We're gone.
27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking,
Jacob's playing like an actual 2K player right now.
You've been a part of as a player, broadcaster.
No, I'm not going to go.
He's smacking you
because when I think blowout,
because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent, and in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Brings up second.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
What'd you say?
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. The Packers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working from the gun. Rodgers looking deep for it. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They go back to the ground with Jones. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only
Oh, wow.
a yard to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Nah, you said you were up. That's supposed to be Lucas' game. What's going
So
on?
it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
My game.
They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Preston Smith there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 41-yard line.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Good pass.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Offense for them has been Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's Preston
Murray
Smith.
hurt.
He gets the sack there.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got
Why the Jets quit?
Now the Cards going to call another timeout. They're
That's
second
crazy.
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. 2nd and 10.
What offensive playbook do you use? Okay.
Oh, the Saints. I've been running that since Madden 20. And then on defense, I used the Chiefs defensive playbook.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
It's now 3rd down.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh, nope, never had a chance. Well to the right, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.